What's up, everybody? This is going to be a playthrough kind of explanation on Vagante. So we're going to start a new game here. I'm playing with an Xbox controller. So I'm going to be doing some explanation as I go through. So there's 4 classes. This 4th one is unlocked. So you have a knight, a rogue, and a mage. Let's play with the rogue. So we're going to start. So I'm playing with the Xbox controller. So X is attack, B is jump, and actually A is jump, sorry. B is your range attack, and Y is any magic you have equipped. So we're going to push start. So this is it's like Spelunky is the best way to describe it, with more RPG aspects. In Spelunky you can obtain items and you can use them and whatnot. In this you can as well, but you also have like stat points and equipment slots for like boots and armor and gloves and whatnot. And if we push start one more time, we can actually allocate stat points to various attributes. These blue ones down here: strength, dexterity, vitality, intelligence, and luck. These are just basic stat upgrades for the given skill. Rogue is primarily dexterity based, which will increase my attack speed and damage, especially with ranged weapons, and the bow is really good for this class. To start out, I'm actually going to use enter stealth mode by holding down. I find this very useful, especially in the early levels, as this game is balls hard. So I'm just going to go ahead and do that now. So I am stealth now. That's why I will not aggro that, and that is actually an arrow trap up there, as you can see. Now these little worm guys, so an interesting thing about this game is there is a boss in every single level. Every single level has a boss, and they're difficult bosses if you don't have good equipment. So this boss, I know, is going to be the giant worm. I know that because these little worms crawling across the wall, and the way you aggro the worm is you kill a bunch of these little worms. So I actually want to hold off and explore a little bit more before I summon that boss here. So this little cage right here is the damsel. Like in Spelunky, you can rescue the damsel and get a bunch of health back. Unlike in Spelunky, she is more rare, and I would say she's more valuable, because she gives you 50 health, and she also increases your maximum health by 20. At the end of the round. Itch my eye here. Oh yeah, that's satisfying. So controls are very similar to Spelunky. Like you push down and you push A, you can drop through these little, like a little hang right there. Oh, dang. Come on, man. Gosh. Sometimes it's hard to aggro. Lots of treasure down here, though. Unearthly tunic, so let's push start. Attackers will sometimes be frozen, plus no vitality. So if you look at the bottom of the screen, that red number is 67 over 50. So 67 is my vitality, it's my hit points. So +1 vitality will give me 10 extra hit points. So later in the game, if I add to my vitality +2 vitality, it basically heals you 20, and it also increases your maximum HP. That little white bar on top of the red, that's my breath bar. Once you deplete that, you start to take damage. Those things will munch you. Munch you good. Okay, so I already got everything up here. You can push these little rocks and they'll fall straight down. If you get it right to the edge though, you can kind of push it a little bit further than you normally would. There we go. Big jump, and I'm dead. Yeah, lovely. So let's just start again. That was my bad, I should have just walked through the spikes. You can use your bow quite quickly in this game. Another arrow trap down there. So one of the other reasons I choose enter stealth mode as my first skill is because it won't trigger the arrow traps. And you kind of need that because you never know. The light vision is so limited. Like right here, if I were to just jump like this, I would not have seen that further arrow trap right there, and I totally would have taken an arrow to the face. That's about 10 damage. And healing and regen in this game is very hard to find. So you got to be really careful, which is why I usually just walk around the levels in stealth. Tundra blade. Nice. So we're just gonna switch this out. So to compare the dagger that she starts with 1 to 3 damage, very fast attack speed, and I got this very fast attack speed 1 to 4 damage, chance of freezing enemies. So there's no reason to carry this, so I'm just gonna drop it actually, and let's equip this ring too. Come on. Crap. I need a better spot right there. Dang it. Oh, that does so much damage. He just might kill me. Oh, got him. Never mind. Got him. Good. So that was a boss battle. There's a dragon. There's a rogue warrior battle, and there's also a worm battle. After you kill the boss on each level, they drop a key, as you can see I picked up there, and it gives you quite a good haul. It's usually like a couple of potions and an equipable item or something like that. So let's +5 luck. That's really good. Shocking wand. Okay. But like I'm almost dead even. Yellow numbers are critical hit. You can steal from the shopkeeper. I wouldn't advise it. He's really hard to kill. We'll go fireball. Don't I already have one of those? I do, actually. So we'll just push X to learn it. Now I know fireball. Burning massive destruction requires some concentration to execute correctly and more effectively. What that means is if I don't fully channel the ability before I release it, it'll probably do damage to myself. And not just a little bit, it'll be a lot. So that's something to keep in mind when you're reading the spells. 22, 21. So I'm just gonna grab these potions here. Potions are unidentified. When you're the mage, you can actually skill one of your skill points into just knowing all the potions. But the mage doesn't know them until she uses them, after which they're always identified. Oh, that was close. I'm not sure if that one triggered already or not. I would have thought it would. Imbued with the soul of a demonic familiar. I like these. These are really good. So what this does right here is this is kind of a, I don't know if I call it a broken mechanic, but you can actually go stealth and just have this demonic familiar, which basically is just a little guy that attacks. Just sit there next to you and attack stuff, and you can do that forever. Not as fun that way though. So I got a brown potion. Was that hallowed boots? Yes, hallowed boots. Wow, those are good boots. Make me faster, make me jump higher. Regular freaking Nikes right there. So as you can see, I jump one block higher now, and there's no damsel to rescue in here, so on to the next level. That yellow bar at the bottom of the screen that disappeared, that was my experience level, and that sound was me gaining a level. So what I'm going to do now is Strike of Darkness, attacks out of stealth mode, always critically hit. There's also another critical skill that she can use, the dagger. Dagger attacks have a chance to critically strike. Now I personally just like to level this one because once you go stealth, if you break stealth on an opponent, you will 100% crit, and that's with any weapon, not just a dagger. And daggers typically have the lowest attack rating, so yeah, there you go. I just did 12 damage, and my my previous attacks were like I was doing 2 or 3 last time, you know, in the last level. More potions, so 19, 23, it's 42, it's 24, 66. Cool. So what I do is money, the further you get in the game, the more money you'll get, and it eventually loses its importance, in my opinion, because you have so much money. So you should basically buy anything you want. You should buy all the potions, I think, because until you identify them, there's only one bad potion. It's a poison potion. And until you identify them, all the ones you're buying are most likely going to be really good potions. So those little guys burst, so it's best just to run away from them. Up here, man. So one thing I have noticed with this game is it is like a randomized layout, but oh man. But they use the same type of like room layouts. So the whole level is random, but like this little room to my left, these spike pits with the ladders, I've seen this room many times. So it's just kind of like a conglomeration of templates that they must use. And this room up here too, I've seen. Oh man, wow! You can actually take fall damage. One thing that I don't like about the rogue is the rogue's ability. I'm actually gonna take off this demonic familiar for this very reason. When she's in stealth, her see how I'm gonna word this. When she's in stealth, certain enemies ignore stealth, which I think is really stupid. I mean, in this game, you build your rogue around stealth, you know, critting out of stealth, and eventually I'll pick up another minion who crits with me. And if certain enemies ignore that, it just, I don't know, it's pointless, you know. Like this rogue warrior down there, that's the boss right there. He's one that ignores my stealth. After I aggro him, he will always know where I am, despite me going stealth. And I don't know, I think that's kind of stupid, personally. Which is why I took the demonic familiar off, so he would not shoot him and aggro him. So we got lightning. Oop, accidentally dropped it. Which is also another skill, another spell requiring concentration. You can scroll through them with the right trigger button on the Xbox controller. And that is casting a spell right there. And I'm like so close to dying too. And luckily I do a lot of damage. Yeah, the rogue is like she can do high burst damage out of stealth. A lot of times she can one-shot. It helped that I froze the guy too. But I'm actually down to 12 health here. So let's put that back on. I've got a lot of potions, so I hope the ones that I have multiple, like I hope this is a regeneration potion and not like a stupid poison potion. Okay, they're both dead. So here's the damsel again. So I'm gonna pick her up. She got hurt, so she ran away scared. How sad. Treasure? Yes. So, yeah, like what I was talking about earlier, this demonic familiar, it's really good, but at the same time it kind of messes with you, because when he shoots people, it aggroes them, despite me being stealth, and they aggro to me. So it kind of, wow, I'm almost dead. It kind of negates the purpose of it. But at the same time, it's a little bit broken the way you can just sit there and kill people, you know? Let's see what I got. +2 defense, +1 speed, coins heal injuries. Oh, I love this one. This one's so good. So I picked up the little chick. She's gonna give me 50 health, I believe. So as you've been watching, you can see why that's such a big deal, you know. Just go here. If you bounce on someone, it'll actually it will break your stealth. Scroll of magic mapping. I love this item right here. Reveals the whole map, which is super useful, and it also gives you light on the whole map too. So yeah, that armor is doing work for me. I've healed like 15, something like that, just with coins. There's another 2. So I fought the dragon. Yeah, and here's the worm right here. Whoa! Again. So every third time it passes, it usually does something like this. Go back in stealth. So it'll do 2 fast passes. Oh. Okay, maybe not. Okay, I'm gonna kill him right now. So much damage. That freezing dagger is actually doing a lot of work for me. It's doing really good. If I could find one of them little damsels this time too, I might even get back to full health. Empiric steel sword. I hate the wands. I don't like them. Sometimes drain life. 3 to 6. Normal attack speed versus very fast. You know, I'll keep them both. When I'm critting, I don't know. 17. That's pretty good. Let's go over here. Now, one time my demonic familiar accidentally attacked the shopkeeper, and he pulled a spelunky on me and just ran in my face and murdered me. So just be really careful with that demonic familiar. Range attacks improve. That can actually be really good. I'll go ahead and pick that up. Have I explored everywhere? I haven't. Haha. I didn't even... Oh man, I'm such an idiot. Anyways, we're gonna go ahead and use this one right now. This is a really cool ability. So now I've got a little dude, right? He always attacks at the exact same time as I do, but he's like 1 second behind me in my movement, right? So if I get him right here, then you can't see it, but this is us doing a double attack. And if I go stealth, then he will crit on it as well, which is freaking awesome. Essentially it's double critting. One shot. No big deal. Mana region. Both have mana region. This one's way better. Just drop that one. Increase knockback. This one is... nah, it's not as good. I'm just gonna drop that. Put this back on. And I'll put this on when I need it. Sometimes it's just way good to have to be able to do a lot of damage with your melee attacks. I need to go? Yeah, I need to go down there still. Nothing. So, like in Spelunky, this game is it's very important to explore because you can miss things, and you don't want to miss things because it'll start getting really hard. So like you don't want to miss a treasure chest, you don't want to miss anything. And like these little guys right here, this is an opportunity for me to get gold and in turn health. So you know, there's 2 health, and health's so hard to come by, like I already talked about. What do we got? +3 to speed. Wow, that's pretty good. Drop me 10 health though. Cold resist. Dexterity, stability, +1 speed. They're kind of even. That makes me so fast. I'll keep these ones on though. No damsel to save. So on we go. Now we're in the forest. Pick up a bomb. I'm actually gonna drop this here because I don't want to aggro anything here, because they'll really mess you up. Let's put... what do I want to do? You know what, I think I just want to go... let's explore the level and see what we'll get. This one is dagger throws. This line's all about your dagger, so critical chance, throw dagger, poison the enemy. That could actually be a really good one. Critting out of stealth and poisoning too. This one's all about your bow. And hopefully I can get like some jump items later where I don't have to use this. Evasion, jumping off of walls. See, I don't know all of the mechanics in this game because I already have a crit out of stealth. So does this crit stack with that? I don't know. It'd be awesome if I could like double crit, like for 3 times damage or something. I don't know. That'd be great, but I just don't know. And the stat points are so valuable that I don't want to waste them. So. Let's go with lightning here. Boom. So I'm hitting him 2 arrows every single time there, which is another reason why this little shadow minion is so good. I will identify the potions a little bit later when I get into a pinch and I need them. I don't identify them now because I hate those. Because they have a limited time effects, so I don't want to really waste them just in a mass identification, you know? So we are going to go stealth here. These things are super dangerous. They'll capture you and they'll like put you in their mouth and it just drains health. And I don't really know if you're like supposed to mash buttons or what, but they're hard to get out of. Nothing up there. Come here. I hate these birds. Yeah, and I did all that damage to myself. Increase the light radius. Awesome. Good. So those guys' weak spot is their the tentacle below, like their root. If you hit them on the head, it doesn't really do anything. It does like minimal damage. And that is kind of a cool thing in this game. When you use a spell, it doesn't break stealth. That might be a little OP, but the game is so hard anyways that I don't really care. You know, you use what you can get. And eventually I'll die in this level too. I know I will. I always die in the forest. I think that thing is the boss down there. I'm not sure though. It's gotta be him. Yeah, it's got to be the boss. I don't think I've ever fought that one actually. A lot of damage. That's the shopkeeper down there. So something must have pissed him off. Now he wants to kill me naturally. So I'm gonna murder him and then I'm gonna steal everything from his shop. Hello. Lots of guys down there. A little bit tedious, but you do what you gotta do to get through the levels. If I had jumped down there and just went like balls to the wall on that, I probably would have died. Got a lot of health right now, but I think there's only one more guy down there. Surprised that I haven't encountered a mimic yet. Take that unbounded kerchief. Let's see what that is. Unbounded sight. That's pretty good, actually. Gonna take that one. I'd like to get some better gloves. I still use my melee attack. Let's see what gloves these are. Same as these. You know what, let's just try it out. I should be doing like a ton of damage with my range attacks now.
hate that, man.
Stealth. Jeez. Dash. We're gonna learn that right now. We're gonna put that on for an escape. Actually, let's just do lightning again. Four, 5. There we go. I'm gonna steal your crab. Try to kill this guy. And what do we get? What do we get? It's not really that good. Put them on anyway. I really need to be able to use my melee attacks, is the thing, so. Really increase light radius. You know what, let's go ahead and just put that on. I can get the gold myself. I've actually got 2 points. Points to spend. I'm gonna hold on to him for now. Side push. Dangerous, dangerous. Excuse me. Let's go ahead and learn that. Man, got the sneezes. Oh, dang it. Oh. Just an FYI on those concentration spells, you need to have someone in range, like always, because once you start channeling the spell, you can't move unless you have a skill designated to do that. And If there's no one in range to cast it at, then you'll hurt yourself. For the lightning spell anyway. The fireball spell, you know, you just throw it, and there's no big deal if there's no one there or not. But the lightning one actually locks on and kills them. So it's like a lock on it. It won't just fire it, it'll... This is probably the best run I've ever had, actually. So what do we got? There's the exit right there. I'm actually gonna switch to this one here. These guys are annoying. Oh, it's about freaking time. Arrows glow, faster attack speed, awesome. Let's compare. So this does 2 to 10, this does 1 to 8. Very slow versus slow attack speed. The arrows glow brightly, so I can use them for exploration. I can fire an arrow onto a dark wall to see what's there. And they give me plus dexterity and plus intelligence. Sweet. We're just gonna drop that. Him. Kill this guy. Oh, there's the boss. So let's do this. We're just gonna do like a good old-fashioned rush. What? Oh, that's so stupid. The key fell off the map. Man, that's gay. That's foolish right there. That's such a bug. Yeah, I don't like that. That kind of defeats the whole level right there, you know? And it didn't automatically go into my inventory either, so... Let's go see if I can unopen this. If I can open this here.